Makeup is meant to be used, not stored. I realized I'm storing a lot of my makeup and never actually reaching for it, so I'm going to declutter the products I no longer use and just keep the ones I love. Today, we're doing highlighters. I should probably tell you that in 2015 or 2016 or 20 whatever, when the Anastasia Beverly Hills / Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit came out, I got it, and that set a really high standard for highlighters for me. That palette was amazing. It was blinding. It had cool tones and warm tones and random colors I could use and mix and match all over the place. I traveled with it, I used it for years, and when I ran out, I was heartbroken. So a lot of the highlighters I have in my collection now is basically me trying to find a good alternative for the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Needless to say, it didn't really happen, but let's get into it. This is Jeffree Star Wet Dream, and I love this. It's one of my top 3 highlighters, and it's probably the closest and most blinding thing I have come across that compares to the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. What I really hoped would be a close second was this Huda Beauty one, and it's not. I mean, it's a pretty highlighter, it just doesn't really actually give me enough. So I mean, I've had this for 3 years, I've done some good damage to it, but I think it's time for it to go. I got this last year and I was really excited because this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out. And I think it swatches beautifully if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's that there. But when I go to apply this with a brush, unless my face is wet from setting mist, it doesn't show up. I need to go in like 3 or 4 layers. And I don't always use setting mist if I'm being honest. So I'm just wasting my time with this. I'm disappointed by it. I haven't reached for it in months, so it's going. Another highlighter that I'm kind of meh about is the Anastasia Glow Seeker highlighter. This is okay, but it's just okay. It's nothing really special. Again, I usually need about 2 layers of this on my face for it to really show up. I'm gonna keep this for another week, but if I'm not reaching for it in a week, it's going. And it's a shame because I spent quite a bit of money on those ABH highlighters last year. Something that I do really love though, and it's, again, top 3 easily, is this Beauty Moon Cosmetics Multichrome highlighters. This is in the shade Eden. Look how blinding that is. Are you kidding me? So this is staying. This is Fifth Day, another favorite for sure. I would say that those 2, Beauty Moon Cosmetics and the Jeffree Star, are my top 3 at the moment. And the last single highlighter I have from Beauty Moon Cosmetics is this one in Sinner. Now, I feel like this is pressed ever so slightly different and it's not as blinding as Eden and Fifth Day, but it's a very pretty highlighter and I especially love wearing this if I'm just skipping blush. I just go for this like all over the cheekbone and kind of use it as blush and highlight 2 in 1 kind of situation. Love it for that. And it's a really pretty shade. Something that is kind of meh, and I know it was like really popular in the beginning of this year, but on me it just doesn't like really do enough. Like, hello, are we asleep? Are we in 2009 when highlighter wasn't a thing? Like, this doesn't give me enough, and it's a shame because this was part of a gift set my friend got me for my birthday, but I haven't reached for it in months either, so I'm sorry, it has to go. Next up, I have this, and this is the Beauty Moon Cosmetics Enhancement Eyeshadow and Highlighter Topper. Now, technically, those are toppers, but some of them, like this gray shade, I love to use as a highlighter. Like, are you kidding me? That is amazing. This is staying. I haven't actually used all the shades in that palette yet, so I should probably start doing that. I just got the Missile Glow highlighter palette when I placed my order just last week. So this is staying. Those are cute. Some of them are really blinding. Some of them are really buildable and wearable. So you've got a healthy range for everyone. I would say they're definitely more on the blinding side. And I love that you have different undertones to play with. And they don't cast a gray shade, even if you go lighter or darker than your skin tone. I'm wearing, I think, this one today, and there's like no gray cast on my face. I've also worn this one, and even though it's lighter than my skin tone and quite blinding. Again, no gray cast, so that's amazing. And that's it for highlighters. I'm keeping 6, whether it's singles or palettes, I'm just counting it as 6. 1 in the maybe pile, which is most likely going to be decluttered, and I'm getting rid of 3. Am I being like super cutthroat? No, but the ones I kept I do use and reach for, and they excite me, whereas the ones I'm decluttering, they're meh. So getting rid of just 3 is totally fine with me. Thank you for watching, and I think up next I'm gonna declutter my eyeshadows, and I'm not looking forward to filming that, I can tell you that much.